Simple. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Albert Lopez. Thank you so much for clicking in. Let's hang out. Let's talk about it. Let's do a video today. And while you're here, if you haven't subscribed, take the opportunity to subscribe. Big red rectangular button sits on the side. Say subscribe. Hit that button and hit the bell next to it so you get notifications. Yeah, you know, all that good stuff. And also on the bottom, you're going to have links to my TikTok and my Instagram if you want to go chill over there as well. Let's get started with today's video. By the way, don't forget to drink water. Drink when you're thirsty. Now, thirst, I found, not only comes when you're like the traditional or very famous thirsty, like, oh, I'm thirsty, I gotta drink water because my mouth is dry, I feel hot. No. Also, drink water when you feel that you hit a wall, when you feel that you're tired. Why am I so tired? Why am I so tired? Chances are you're dehydrated for whatever reason, and you drink water, and that tiredness goes away. I'm gonna go do a separate video just on that. I think I am. I'm going to do a bonus video this week. I'm going to talk about that. So stay tuned for that. Let's get started with today's video. Look at, why do I tell my kids I love them every day? Probably one of the most obvious titles. It's like, why are you telling me this? It's so obvious. It is, but I'm going to tell you my point of view and the importance of it and what ripples and stems off the reason why I tell them I love them every day. I tell my kids I love them every day because I love them. One, let's get all the obvious ones out of the way. I do love them. So, besides expressing it with actions and other things that I tell them, I actually like also telling them that I love them because it's true. I really do. But one of the ones that's the most heartfelt for me to tell my kids that I love them every day is because there'll come a day where I won't be able to tell them that. Because one of two, I'm not here anymore, or they're not here anymore. And then it's not going to happen. Either they can't hear it, and or I can't say it. And then that's it. So knowing that keeps me on my A game on telling my kids, I love you. Not love ya, not love you, but I love you, insert name. It's also really important, in my opinion, in the way I've seen it, to me, on why I tell my kids I love them every day. Because I want to remove the awkwardness from that very honey, sweet, emotional feeling. I'm a very emotional guy. I'm a softie. That comes, what is it? It's a curse and a blessing at the same time, being a softie. That's another video. But being able to tell them I love them every day since they were 1 day old starts taking the awkwardness out of the action of telling them. Now, of course, I respect their world and their circle, and yes, I'll embarrass them sometimes, but I'll also be, I'll be considerate. I won't hey, I love you, and they're with their friends or boyfriend or whatever, If the timing was right and it was more of a silly thing, yes. But I try to keep it real chill, real easy. Like, hey, I love you. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Picking them up. how'd it go? Did you have a good time? Yeah, I love you. Welcome back. Just trying to make it to where it's not awkward, to where it doesn't feel like, nah, that word, oh, there he goes again. And the even more extending it out, I hope to inspire them. So, because it's so normal for me to tell them every day, and it's not a big deal, but it's not passive. It's very active and very heartfelt. I don't, even though I sometimes mumble it or say it through my teeth, I'm saying that, exaggerating the example, I still mean it 1000%. And they know that it comes with a lot of emotion and a lot of connection with my soul, with my being. But yet it's lost its, if any, it never carried any awkwardness. So if and when they're in a relationship or they have kids and they really love their kids, which I hope they do, they'll be, I hope I could inspire them enough they'll carry that over to their kids, and they could tell their kids every day how much they love them, and then their kids could tell them how much they love them with zero awkwardness, and you could communicate this beautiful set of words that, when carried with truth coming from the being, fills you with so much tenderness. So if I could inspire them, first of all, I tell them. They tell me, I tell them. Remove the awkwardness. They feel good, I feel good. They know that I'm there. And I know that they're there, and we're able to speak it and we're able to hear it. And then if I could extend it to them, so when they have kids, they could also do the same thing and lose the awkwardness or not ever have any awkwardness with it, and also express that beautiful set of words with each other and make it absolutely not awkward or embarrassing at all. And then their kids do the same thing with their kids, and their kids do the same thing. It's just, it starts compounding. I tell my 2 kids, let's just say they do the same and they have 2 kids. Now we're dealing with 4. Those 4 have 2, and it starts compounding and compounding. If I could get all those generations to continue to tell parents and kids to each other how much they love each other, with knowing that one day they're not going to be able to do that anymore, and fulfilling themselves with that tender emotion of love amongst each other, and yet also being able to carry it to the next generation, there's a ripple to it. There's a selfish reason. It starts with the selfish reason to tell them how much I really love them, and then it extends from there to hopefully my great, and add as many greats as you want, grandkids could tell their kids how much they love them. With all those things that I mentioned a few times over on this video already. It's hopefully it didn't confuse you, and it makes sense on why I tell my kids that I love them every day. Make it a normal thing. Not just on birthdays, not just on New Year's, not just on any holidays, not because they did something extraordinary, not because you have to apologize, not because they apologized, but just every day. Just tell them, because you're there and you woke up and they woke up. Because there'll come a day that you won't be able to anymore. That's why I tell my kids I love them every day. And that's also today's video. Thanks so much for cruising in. I appreciate it. Hey, if somebody needs to hear this, share the video. I'm sure there's a way to hit the share button and share it. If you want to see little clips of other videos that I do, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Great stuff over there. Links are down below at Mr. Albert Lopez on both of them. Got a Spanish channel too if you want to check it out in Spanish. Down below, link for that. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video. I'll come back later on. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell too. I'll come back on the whole water thing. That's a really good video. It definitely helped me today. I was feeling really, really tired. And my wife said, "You're probably dehydrated. Drink water." Drank water. Boom. I'm out here doing videos now. I might even do it right after this one. That's going to do it for today. Make it a great day. Thank you so much. Smile. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to tell your kids, if you have kids, you love them. And also, if you have just people in your circle that you love, tell them that you love them. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. I'm out. I'm gone. Peace.